If you're over 50, you've probably noticed how expensive groceries have become, especially anything with the word organic on it. But here's the truth most people don't know. You may be wasting 50 to 80% more money on foods that don't need to be organic at all. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through 13 foods you should never buy organic because it simply doesn't make a difference to your health, your body, or your safety. I am Bill, and later in the video, I'll also share which foods you should always buy organic, especially if you're concerned about chemicals, pesticides, inflammation, or long-term health risks. So let's get into it.
Before we proceed to the list of foods, we need to know, what does organic actually mean? Many seniors and even their adult children assume that organic automatically means healthier, chemical-free, better for aging bodies, safer for digestion and long-term health. But that's not always true, and in many cases, the organic label is just clever marketing that drains your wallet without protecting your health. Let's quickly break down the 3 common labels you'll see, made with organic ingredients, that only 3% of the product is organic. Organic, at least 95 of the ingredients meet organic standards. 100% organic, every ingredient is organic. Sounds simple, but here's where it gets tricky. You may also see things like organic Pop-Tarts, organic cookies or chips, organic junk food. These still have the same sugar, starch, and unhealthy ingredients as their regular versions. They're just marketed to make you feel better about buying them. So in this video, we're going to separate fact from hype, so you're not spending extra money for no benefit. As we age, choosing the right foods matters even more, especially for heart health, digestion, inflammation, blood pressure, and toxin exposure. But buying organic only matters for some foods, and for others, it's truly a waste of money. So let's start with the foods you should not buy organic because you're not getting any added health protection. 1. Sea salt. Sea salt is a mineral, not a crop. Pests don't eat salt, so farmers don't use pesticides, herbicides, or insecticides on it. Buying organic sea salt is 100% marketing, not health protection. Just choose a reliable source like pink Himalayan salt, Celtic sea salt, Redmond salt, Baja Gold salt. No organic label needed. 2. Wild-caught salmon. Yes, some stores actually sell organic wild-caught salmon. But think about it. If a salmon is truly wild, swimming freely in the ocean, no one controls what it eats. So the term organic here doesn't mean anything. Just look for wild-caught, not farmed. 3. Avocados. Even when conventionally grown, avocados have a thick, protective shell that pesticides can't penetrate. Studies show the inside flesh has very little to no chemical residue. So paying 50 to 80% more for organic avocados? Not worth it. Save your money. 4. Baking soda. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, a natural mineral from the earth. It's not treated with chemicals, sprays, or pesticides. When companies label it organic, it's purely a marketing trick. Just choose food-grade baking soda and you're safe. Organic, mineral water. You may have seen bottles labeled organic mineral water. But here's the truth. Water isn't grown, it's not sprayed with pesticides, and pests don't attack it. So the organic label doesn't mean anything. Just choose clean, high-quality mineral water from a reputable brand. No need to pay extra for a word that adds 0 health value. 6. Walnuts and other hard-shell nuts. Nuts like walnuts, pecans, Brazil nuts, and macadamias all have extremely hard outer shells that pesticides simply cannot penetrate. So even if farmers sprayed the trees, the edible part inside is naturally protected. You can safely buy these nuts conventional instead of organic. Walnuts, pecans, Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts. They're already one of the cleanest categories when it comes to pesticide exposure. 7. Coconuts. Coconuts might actually have the strongest natural armor in nature. That thick, solid shell keeps pesticides out completely. Buying organic coconuts doesn't give you any added health benefit, just a higher receipt at checkout. 8. Cabbage. Cabbage is rarely sprayed heavily, but even if it is, there's good news. The pesticides stay mostly on the outer leaves, which most people peel off and throw away anyway. Just remove the first layer or 2, rinse, and you've already eliminated most residue. No need to pay premium for organic. 9. Bananas. While some people enjoy bananas and others avoid them for sugar reasons, here's the key point. Bananas have a thick peel that acts as a natural barrier. The peel keeps pesticides from getting into the part you eat, so going organic here is simply unnecessary. Spend that money where it actually protects your health. 10. Game meat, elk, venison, wild boar, etc. Some stores now label wild meats as organic, but here's the problem. You can't control what wild animals eat. They roam freely, eat from the land and are not raised on farms, so the word organic doesn't actually apply in a meaningful way. If it's wild-caught or hunted, that's already better than most farmed meat. No need to pay extra for the label. 11. Hard-shell produce, reinforcing the big group. Earlier we covered nuts and coconuts, but this applies to anything with a really strong shell, because chemicals don't get through. Examples include pecans, Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, coconuts. If you see the organic version, just know you're paying for a label, not protection. 12. Mineral-based ingredients, like baking soda and salt. This includes sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, rock salt. These are not crops, they're mined. No pesticides, no herbicides, no need for organic certification. Just look for food grade, trusted source. No additives, that matters more than a label. 13. Produce with outer layers. You remove. We covered bananas and cabbage earlier, but this point applies to a few foods people often overpay for. These include onions, pineapple melons with thick rinds, garlic peelings, husks, and outer leaves naturally stop chemicals from reaching the inside. You can skip the organic price tag here and be completely safe.
Now that you know the foods that are safe to buy conventional, let's talk about the foods you should always buy organic. Why? Because these are the foods that tend to absorb pesticides the most, or they're grown in ways that leave behind heavy residues that your body can't easily eliminate. And after age 50, our bodies become more sensitive to chemicals. We don't detoxify as quickly as we did in our 20s and 30s. So if you want to protect your heart, liver, digestion, hormones, and overall energy, these are the foods worth spending a little extra on.
1. Peanuts. Peanuts are grown underground, in soil that's often treated with fungicides and pesticides. The thin peanut shell absorbs these chemicals like a sponge. That means conventionally grown peanuts and peanut butter are some of the most contaminated foods on the market. Always choose organic peanuts or organic peanut butter if you enjoy them. 2. Strawberries. Strawberries have no protective peel or shell. Whatever is sprayed goes directly into the fruit. In fact, year after year, strawberries top the Dirty Dozen list of the most pesticide-contaminated foods. For seniors who enjoy fresh fruit, strawberries are one food you absolutely should buy organic. 3. Coffee. Coffee beans are one of the most heavily sprayed crops in the world. Since they're grown in warm, tropical climates, they're exposed to fungus, mold, and pests. So farmers often use high amounts of chemicals. And since coffee is something many people drink daily, that means repeated exposure. If you drink coffee every morning, always look for organic coffee. Your body will thank you. 4. Tea. Tea leaves actually hold on to pesticides even more than coffee beans. When you steep your tea bag in hot water, you're pulling those chemicals right into your cup. Always choose organic tea, especially if you drink it often. 5. Chocolate, cocoa. Chocolate is made from cacao beans grown in tropical climates, just like coffee. That means they're often heavily sprayed, and since chocolate is processed and concentrated, the chemicals get concentrated too. If you enjoy chocolate, always go for organic cocoa or organic dark chocolate. 6. Cotton products, tampons, clothing, bedding. Now, most people don't think of cotton as a food, but here's why it matters for your health. Cotton is one of the most heavily sprayed crops in the world. Even though you're not eating it, the chemicals used on it can still enter your body through your skin or, in the case of tampons, be absorbed internally. For seniors and especially for women, this is important because cotton tampons and pads can leave behind chemical residues. Cotton clothing and bed sheets rest against your skin for hours. Babies and sensitive adults absorb more through the skin. When possible, choose organic cotton for tampons, sheets, undergarments, and baby products. 7. Spinach. Spinach holds pesticides like a sponge. Not only is it one of the most sprayed leafy vegetables, but the chemicals cling to the leaves, even after washing. And there's another issue. Spinach is high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stones in some older adults. If you enjoy spinach, choose organic, or opt for cleaner greens like arugula or romaine lettuce. 8. Apples. Apples are sprayed multiple times during the growing season. Even though they have a peel, that skin is thin and porous, so pesticides soak into the fruit. You can peel apples to reduce chemical exposure, but you also lose much of the fiber and nutrients in the peel. So it's better to choose organic apples whenever possible. 9. Grapes. Grapes are small, thin-skinned, and absorb chemicals easily. Whether it's table grapes, raisins, or grape juice, conventional grapes often carry multiple pesticide residues, If you snack on grapes or enjoy them in fruit salads, choose organic, especially for kids and older adults. 10. Cherries. Just like grapes, cherries have delicate skins that absorb pesticides quickly. Studies show they're one of the most chemically treated fruits per pound. So if you enjoy fresh cherries, cherry juice, or dried cherries, buying them organic is the safest choice. We have just a few more to cover. These next ones are especially important because of how they're processed. 11. Wheat, oats, lentils, barley, and pulses. Now this one surprises a lot of people because even if a package says non-GMO or whole grain, that does not mean it's free from chemicals. Here's the problem. Many farmers spray these crops, not just to control pests, but to dry them faster before harvest using a powerful herbicide called glyphosate. You may know it as Roundup. This process is called desiccation, and it leaves chemical residue directly on the food you eat. This applies to wheat oats, lentils, barley, buckwheat, pulses, like beans, peas, chickpeas. That means your oatmeal may have pesticide residue, your whole wheat bread may contain herbicide traces, your lentil soup may carry drying agent chemicals. And for seniors, long-term exposure can impact gut health, liver function, hormone balance, inflammation levels, immune health. So when buying things like oatmeal bread, lentils, pasta, flour, cereal, beans, barley products, always choose organic, not just non-GMO. Because non-GMO only means it wasn't genetically modified, not that it's chemical-free. Organic covers both. Here's what we've covered so far. 13 foods you should never buy organic, because it's a waste of money. 10 foods you should always buy organic, to protect your health. One last powerful category, grains and legumes, where hidden chemicals are common. Now there's one more piece older adults always ask, even if something is organic, does it actually give me more nutrients? Does it make a real difference to my body?
Now that you know when not to waste money on organic labels and which foods truly protect your health when bought organic, you're already making wiser choices for your body. But here's something even more important to remember. Even if you're eating the right foods, your daily habits have a major impact on your heart, blood flow, and stroke risk, especially after age 50. And one of the most common questions I get is, what can I do in the morning to protect my brain and reduce my risk of stroke? That's exactly why I created a full video on this topic. 7 morning habits to prevent stroke. In that video, I walk you through simple, science-backed habits that improve circulation, lower blood pressure, support brain health, reduce stroke risk naturally, and boost your energy for the day. These are things you can start doing tomorrow morning, right at home without medication or expensive routines. Go ahead and click on the video right here on your screen. Morning habits to prevent stroke. I'll guide you through each habit step by step. I'll see you there.